I tore my ACL in high school.
Yeah.
So I definitely, when I came back, I definitely wasn't the same dance. I had to relearn how to dance, and I had to definitely switch dancing styles.
Okay, so you were more aggressive in the early days.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you have to tune, after the ACL.
Big time. There's a lot of things you couldn't do. Like, I started to realize, like, wow. You know what I mean? And then I say later on in life, I got a little more bounce back. And it's never be the same, but when I get to teach the kids, I could teach them because I've done all the tricks.
Right.
And being able to have someone teach you that's done all the tricks, you know the little, hints and the little foot places, like where to put your foot.
Yeah.
And how to make this trick easier for you.
Okay.
So those are just experiences that you get to pass on.
All right. So Dejan, now you're one of the youngsters that he's passing on this knowledge to. How good of an instructor is Zaid Salim?
10 out
No
of 10.
pressure. No pressure.
Very good.
Oh.
Kind of like
Oh my God.
a mentor,
Oh.
all them stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good answer. I didn't even pay him.
You know what? We have a song for moments like this, and it goes a little something like this.
Lie, lie, lie. 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 Scrooge.
Yeah. Now, Dejan, tell us the truth.
Are you serious?
Oh, okay, all right. You said it with conviction that time. Okay, all right. So Zaid, how long you been teaching?
Oh man, so like I said, from about 18, I had to take the
The quick maths.
Oh, well, so let's say, let's do 13, 14 years.
Okay. So you're trying to avoid telling people that
I'm
you're
about to say-
32 years
You're
old?
about to say 33. I'm about to say
Congratulations, a new father as well.
Yeah, appreciate it,
All right.
definitely.
Yeah. Got a grandson without doing any work. Dope. All right. So, what was the experience like?
Which part? Having a child?
No. Oh, no. That's a whole nother show. Tortola.
Tortola, it was great. I got to do the BVI. I did a boat trip maybe like 3-4 years ago, and I was like, that was my first time in the BVI, like 30. So I was like, yo, if we get an opportunity, let's take these kids to experience this. Because why I lived on St. Croix and I hadn't been to the BVI till I was 30 years old.
Oh, yeah.
So, and taking the kids, the biggest things that stood out to me in the BVI was my time going to the Bats, the Virgin Gorda Bats, and going to Joost Van Dyke.
Okay, anybody who's just tuning in, not familiar with the British Virgin Islands, we are broadcasting everywhere. He did not have his first bath in Virgin Gorda. It's a beautiful rock formation, natural water vibes. It's one of the most beautiful things in the world.
Fact.
And the world is a big place. So yeah, the water is very cold in the baths.
Listen, but you know what? We walked barefoot, and it was very hot.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were welcoming cooling off your feet then.
Very much.
Yeah. And for the youngsters who are on their feet for a long time, how long was the parade round?
I could tell you how long it seemed to me. Like more something wrong, like 24 hours.
Yeah. That's
how long it feels.
It felt like 24 hours. Yeah. All right. What was the best part of the performance for you?
Like, I could say when the palm me I went.
Yeah, definitely.
Like when after the parade had done and we had went up by the different troops them, like 5 overdrive, and so we are just cruising through.
Okay.
That's a definitely. You know, it's cool because they convinced me to. We had done the parade. The parade was over, and at this point, I just wanted to go and relax. And they were like, "Zaid, Adamos said we could come back by them," and I was like, I remember being their age, and someone telling me, "No, guys, we're done," and I was like, "All right, guys, let's go." And they was back at the beginning of the parade. So we got a chance and we just walked through the parade, had fun. They got to dance with the different troops inside the parade. So it was just a cool experience regardless.
Dope. All right, that's what's up. All right, now I gotta say shout outs to Adamo for allowing that opportunity for you guys. And you are headed back to St. Croix. There's a larger contingency. However, this happens with our guests from the BVI from time to time. Customs is a little bit of a drag on the way back. So you guys were the only ones out in time for the interview, so I appreciate y'all for coming through. While we're talking, we're going to play some of this in the background. Gotta say shout outs to my brother Kirk Rojas. His son is in the mix here somewhere in the blue, right?
Yeah. Smallest one with the most heart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, definitely.
So he does all of the fancy stuff?
Listen, all, and And I was about to say, like, and he just started out of everyone there. He started the least amount of time. He's only been about a year and a half. Definitely. So, shout out to, I like to say shout out to all the Moko Jumbies, especially everyone who went on this trip, because they all put in a lot of work. We had to add an additional day of practice in. And to everyone that knows, the more time you spend on stilts, the better you get.
I don't think people realize how much work y'all put in and how much practice it takes. Dejan, how much time do you dedicate to this?
A good amount. I ain't gonna lie, like numbers can't describe that.
I like your hat, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so numbers can't describe, but y'all practice like once a week?
Twice?
Well, twice, and sometimes when we go home, we just get up on our stilts and practice.
Oh, so you practice at home too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you guys got a performance like once every other week?
Yeah, once every other week too. Yeah.
Okay. Where?
So the Buccaneer, that's one of them.
So y'all already making money, is what we're saying.
I guess.
Uh,
I don't want to disclose a lot of time.
Did I bring up something with the child labor laws?
Definitely no. What people don't know, like Moko Jumbi, I didn't need to have a job in high school. It was so when I first got my first job, right before the military, it was like, you guys work this.
And thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. So it was just different, and we always tell the kids it's not about the money. So when they're beginning, they do dance a lot of free gigs. But that's experience.
Yeah.
And then once they do get, and they'll understand, like Dejan's at that level where they're about to cross the border and soon be in the professional group.
Hey, let me find out Dejan got a girlfriend that he tell I don't make no money doing this. Dejan is like, hey, sweetheart, I can't buy you nothing. I'm out here volunteering. All right, so that's Kirk Rojas' son right there doing his thing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he's dope. How old is he?
10.
Oh, 10?
10. Just made 10.
Doing all of that?
Yeah.
That's stupid. Who's that?
So that one's Dante. Dante's going to 6th grade.
Who's Dante's mother?
Heidi.
Okay. All right, now tell us a little bit about the Moko moms, because they're very important. Look at all this stuff. How old is this dude?
That one just went to 7th grade. He's 12.
Ah, this is stupid. Okay, so first of all, I always wanted to be a Moko Jumbi. Like, true story. I was trying to get with Luz to teach me, and it didn't work out. But it is my favorite part of the parade, the Moko Jumbis and the drummers.
Fact. Yes.
Like, period. That's it for me. But for a young man like yourself to pass on this culture, I truly appreciate it, man.
And I appreciate it because that's why we started this travel group. So when you see us go to the BVI, we never got a chance to really travel when we were younger with Moko Jumbi. So now we saw the opportunity to say, right now, basketball, baseball, soccer, football, they're traveling a lot. And we have to compete with that to keep the culture alive. So to incentivize the kids, we said... Incentivize. So to incentivize them, we said, all right, let's take a different Caribbean carnival or some kind of big event that we could take the kids so that we could keep them engaged in the culture and we could keep the culture going.
This is the only thing Dejan is telling his girlfriend. They incentivized us with a trip. Oh, man. All right. So, as a young person in this craft, now this is one of these things that is a profession, especially in the States. So, like when you go to college, if you go to college in the States, I mean, yeah, here at home, sure. But you could go to college in the States and you could gig regularly doing this and pay your way through school. Like this is a real... Dejan, whatever her name is, stop watching. We don't want to let you know that he could make a lot of money and might be making a lot of money already. I don't know. But this is something that you could take with you and make money off of.
Definitely, because when I was in the States, me and my buddy Louis, we performed a regular gig throughout the summer, and we got up to a point where, and I mean, disclose what we charged about $100 an hour, and that was on the low end. There were others like
that's when you were doing somebody a favor.
Okay, like so there's different ways that you could use the stilts and so forth, and at some point we were cleaning gutters on stilts. And that was that was the easiest money.
I didn't even think about that.
Listen, Rash, that was the easiest money I've ever made in my life. Like, I would, like, if I could go back to doing that was 15 minutes and we were charging like $200-300 and we didn't step on people's roofs. Leaf blower, take the hose. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I never even thought about
Hey.
that. But you are a genius.
So guys,
Genius level talent. Big shout outs to Boomerang Eats,
Hey.
of course, which is the business at home.
appreciate it.
Dejan approves.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah. All right. Now, Dejan, how far do you plan to take this?
As far as they could go.
And how far is that? If you was to guess right now at your age how far this could take you, where do you envision?
To the moon and back.
Oh wow. Okay, that's far.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer, though.
And I'll run it too. So I've been able to go around the world dancing. You know, and my brother, he went to Ireland to perform in parades. We've had Moko Jumbis going to the Universal Black Circus.
I was just about to mention that.
Yep. So like Moko Jumbi is such. There's lanes for you to go. And we actually had someone get a full ride to perform with a marching band for college.
Yeah.
So like I said, Moko Jumbi is like we do it here for Caribbean carnivals, festivals, and to dance at hotels, but you can really tap into other lanes.
All right. Now, the big respect to Timmy.
Yes, sir. He was
Donald.
one. Yep.
And Kalanji.
Kalanji big time, yeah man.
Hey, listen back. Hey, yo, let me blow the horn one time for him. Hey, which one of these dudes is him? Is he in this picture?
So he's not in that picture, but
Oh,
he's right
where?
before. He should
Before?
be in the pink. He should be in the pink costume.
Is he before?
Yes, he should be right before. It should be
That's
two
he right-
of them.
that's he
Yep,
right
yep,
there.
right there.
All right. Well,
Easy on Adrian.
we gonna get Kalanji some TV time.
Okay.
Floyd, right?
Huh?
Floyd.
No, that's Kalanji.
Okay, where's Floyd? Floyd is
Floyd,
in
no,
here?
so Floyd couldn't make it. Floyd had to
Oh
work.
man,
Floyd-
no, Floyd is a monster.
He's a monster. Yes, yes.
Okay, let me ask a question. Who's better, Floyd or Kalanji?
I would have to, and I would say this.
No,
right?
wait, I don't want to hear you.
Okay, there you go. There you go. That is. Oh, there you go. That's he gonna get.
There's something shiesty about this guy that I like.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I'll be 100% honest with you.
Uh-huh.
Both of them are going their own way.
That's a
So-
truthful answer.
That's
Okay.
yep.
That's
Both of them, because you can't really compare them, because one person can, like what they always tell us, one person can do something that the other can't do. So
Right.
you can't really compare us. But everybody is, I feel that everybody's on the same level, and we are just doing our thing and just doing what we love.
fact. And
That was a very political answer,
that
Governor.
you know, I want to add on to that because how I compare Moko Jumbis for who's better is not more on the tricks wise. Like if you do tricks, that's one area.
Right.
But if I put you in front of a crowd and you have to do a solo performance, how will that crowd react to you?
Yeah.
And if you could hold the crowd, and you'll know, like if two Moko Jumbis, one Moko Jumbi went first, and the crowd was like, then the second one comes out and they're engaged, like that's how I engage. I'll be like, yo, that's a great Moko Jumbi.
All right. Okay. So I think we're gonna get Kalanji coming in here in the pink, right?
Yes.
All right. So I gotta say shout outs to Eccentric while
Hey,
I'm here as well.
Hey.
But I saw Floyd recently at not Mango Miller. It was Tart Wars,
Got it.
and he had the crowd.
Yeah, man.
He
has that kind of like what I would call Moko Jumbi personality.
he does.
Yes.
He does.
You can always tell who he is.
I know you had that Moko Jumbi personality.
Yeah, man.
How much do you miss performing?
I have missed it a lot. But you know, I've torn my ACL twice now.
Ouch and
I'm,
ouch.
I'm good. I've
had enough of that.
I'm good. I like teaching. I like watching. When I watch that video,
Yeah.
and I see all those kids, like I've taught all of them from walking, pretty much walking. And if I didn't teach any one of them from walking, there was like they were borderline didn't have anything.
Okay, so I gotta say shout outs to the founder Willard John, of course.
Fact.
Now I don't know if you even seen this, but you guys like took up a lot of ink in the Daily News on page 5.
Did we?
Yeah, no picture of you, but you're quoted.
Oh.
I didn't get this experience until I was 30.
Yeah.
For these kids, it's an experience they'll never forget, which essentially you said in the interview. I didn't read any of these quotes because I knew you were coming.
Hey.
But maybe you could take that with you and see how much ink you took up in the Daily News today.
Fact. Because,
So
man,
that says to me though that you guys kind of stole the show. Like people took notice of you guys, and people appreciated you guys to the point that you were featured in this article in the Daily News. So congratulations for that.
I appreciate it. And I say really too, it's few times you're gonna see 13 to 20 Moko Jumbis at a high level performing together. You know what I mean? Like so when you see the beginning of that video, the routine, there's two things we like to do. Synchronized dance, because it's extremely hard. to do synchronized dance on stilts extremely hard. Like, and then we give the kids a portion where they could go wild out. And everyone loves the wild out, but for anyone that's a Mokojumbi, we appreciate to be like, wow, they did that in sync with each other. So
okay, so the choreography.
Yes.
Now see, and that's something you're right. I don't really see that too often. I see a lot of the solos and the freestyles, but not really coordinated.
Because you have to have a lot of balance.
Right.
So a lot of times when you see people be like, I won't say wild, like they're just freestyling out there. Like you have a lot of area where you could catch yourself. Like you will never see if I see a Mokojumbi, I'll grade them different than you. Because I can see the mistake.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But
to me it all looks good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But when you see synchronized dance, you see there's very little room for error. Because they all have to be going, the legs have to be going a certain way in time.
Yeah.
The arms have to be going see?
So like here.
Yes.
All right, so we're all in unison.
Yes.
I would mess y'all up if I was on the ground. I just wanna point that out.
Fact. And you know, my favorite move on this was the running man. So when they started doing it, because again, that's a trick that's hard. Realistically. And
so this move right here.
No, is it that one?
That's the running
And
man.
yes.
everybody's in step.
Yes.
Listen, I need you to act like we got great technology.
Okay,
in
you're
here.
right.
You can
You're
see
right.
this.
You're right. I was looking at your screen though.
No, look at my screen. You got your own screen. So what's next? I know you want to go other places. Tortola's not that far. A great destination, but not that far. Where do you want us to go next?
You know, that's a great question. So there's another Caribbean carnival that we want to look at. One is Anguilla, St. Lucia.
No, you just missed Anguilla.
We did definitely just miss Anguilla. And the other one, Grenada, was actually our first destination.
Okay. What
And
happened?
it became extremely
Expensive.
Oh my gosh, man. Like from flight, we couldn't find a hotel room and we're trying to book in like January.
Right.
So that's a trip that we're gonna try to make, but there's direct flights from Cape Air to go to Anguilla, to go to Nevis, and I wanna say to go, those two for the most part. So we know those are easy destinations where we could get the kids and get their exposure, and definitely anywhere in the States. Like there's definitely like multiple locations we want.
Lots of options in the States. You mentioned Mokojumbis and Universal Soul Circus.
Yes.
And say them by name.
Oh, so Timmy?
Yeah.
Timmy was definitely, we had Victor Quinones. Was Victor and my brother were the first two Mokojumbis who started the group. They were best friends. They were walking in Strawberry on closet doors. And
on what?
On closet doors. So my aunt reached out. She was a counselor at Ricardo Richards, and she reached out to Willard, and that's how Guardians of Culture was formed.
Walking up, listen, you know how vexed their mother was when they see that closet door outside? What the hell? Oh, man. All right, so I got to get you guys back to the seaplane so you could not miss your flight back.
Yeah, I want to say something.
Yeah, go ahead and say what you want to say. You ain't got to ask him permission.
I want to say shout out to my cousin Makir, because he will really, like, when I be having performances and so, he really show support and help me out, and he watching it live right now. So I want to shout out my cousin Makir.
All right. Also, Dr. Valrica Bryson said hail up to you.
Hey, big up Miss Bryson, for sure.
All right, so now you've taught this craft elsewhere.
Yes.
Like who else have you taught?
So again, Miss Bryson, I'll tell you a funny story quick. So Miss Bryson, she came to me. I just graduated high school in 2009, and she was like, Zaid, I want to do a Mokojumbi group. And I was like, Miss Bryson, I'm just a performer. Like, this is what I do. And she's like, Zaid, you could do it. And I was like, okay, Miss Bryson, let's. And I didn't take Miss Bryson serious. But one thing you know, if Miss Bryson tells you,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, like you're doing this. And it was so funny because I had to learn. What Miss Bryson taught me was an important lesson of how to create something from nothing. Because we had nothing. We had no support. We had no money. And magically, we created a Mokojumbi group. And I was able, again, even though I left to go to the military in 2010, she was able to maintain having a Mokojumbi group till I came back in 2018.
Yeah.
And I just know Miss Bryson, if she looks for you, she's going to find you. Like she called my phone yelling me down like, Zaid, when you're supposed to be somewhere with her, make sure you're there.
Right.
So yes.
All right, so go ahead.
Will we be seeing you train out? Since you said you didn't get to get up on stilts when you was with the other group.
Right.
So when you come synchro, you want to try again with us and see if that works?
Let me think about that.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
I thought about it though. See, I'm like Zayd. I learned from other people. Like, I went to school at St. Mary's, right, which was around the corner from the graveyard, right? And I would see crackheads on the way to school, and I realized, hey, crack is not going to be for me. So you see, like how Zayd busted out his ACLs. I
That's
already
a little
know.
minor injury, man. You gonna rebound.
What?
You gonna rebound from it. You gonna rebound from it
Spoken
like basketball.
like a 16-year-old.
Okay, fuck. That's a
That is life-threatening for me. There's no way for me to make money without an ACL.
That's a fact. And I guess I could add another location I would love to perform if we could ever make this possible.
Yeah.
Could I put a shameless plug in for any
In the yard?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh, definitely. I mean, we'll definitely perform there. But if we happen to be in San Antonio one day, and I mean, I would.
Listen, let me tell you something. On it.
All right.
On it.
Okay.
And I'm going to practice for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're pointing you in.
Yeah.
We're pointing you in.
First of all, I saw Bugsy trying to do something the other day.
Yeah.
Salute the Bugs.
Hey, big time, big time.
Yeah, he got us some sticks. But hey, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Got to get you to the Seaplane.
Yeah, fuck.
Seaplane is one of our sponsors, and of course, it's not just travel; it's a VI experience. Carlos Furniture, appliances, decor, and more. Sweets by Lowe's. Join the birthday shout-outs at 7:37 to enter. You or a friend could win that quality cake. This week is pistachio. Also, got to say shout-outs to G Muscles Fitness, because if you eat too much of that cake, you're going to need to lose some weight. Neighborhood Pharmacy, changing healthcare in the Virgin Islands one patient at a time. And Liberty VI, stay connected with Liberty VI. Stream more, pay less. Switch today at libertyvi.com. All right, that's going to do it for us. I had a whole lot of fun. I got to run. My job is done. I'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, doing the same thing with the same set of folks, plus a couple if I'm lucky, because I do believe you're going to spread the word if you like what you heard. Don't just hear the vision, share the vision. Peace. And I'm out. Coco B!
Yes, sir.
And let me tell y'all something, right? Coco B been on vacation, right? For about 5 weeks. And came back with a vengeance. Like, she was great today.
He said 5 weeks.
Blow the horn for you.
You feel like that?
It felt like 2 months for Shy. Shy was struggling.
What a good boss. Like, he gives you 5 weeks for pay? Yo.
All right, on that.
Watch out.
I got something for that. I got something for that. I do. I got something for that. Yes, I did. I with pay.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie.